The concept of a ladder approach to career path development versus a lattice approach is something that often comes up in conversation with clients, mostly because most women in healthcare feel like finding the next rung on the ladder is the path that is what's always been done, right? But actually, more women are taking a lattice approach. It's a more horizontal, more focused on demonstrating competency and obtaining more experience that may not result in that next rung, but is cumulatively gathering competency and demonstrating expertise. Now, most women are actually taking that approach for a lot of reasons, and there's three really common ones. One, work-life balance. Maybe you've taken a career break, maybe you've paused your career for family concerns or opportunities, and a lattice approach is more flexible. Second is role models. Sometimes that next level on the rung, you don't see women doing it. And you're maybe thinking, well, how can I do it? And that mindset can be an obstacle for you. And third is discrimination, bias. Many women don't have the opportunity to be involved in the power circles, the networking that's required to obtain that linear ladder approach for career development. So, so that's why I want to talk about this today and give you one example of what one of my clients has done. Now, she's very qualified. She's a MD, MBA, and what she was finding was that in the smaller organizations, she was seen as overqualified. Why would you stay here? And in the larger organizations, as a woman of color, she was not being given the opportunity to take a role that she hadn't already had the title for. You've probably experienced that. You haven't done this job before, we're not going to consider you. So she was realizing that the linear approach, the ladder approach, really wasn't the best approach for her. It was going to be a more lattice approach. So here's one of the things that we focused on. Number one, we looked at what's most important for your career. In her case, trained as OBGYN, the wellness of mothers and babies of all colors, that was really important for her to focus on. And second, what we employed, she had been doing networking to expand who her connections were, who her contacts were, professional organizations, among startups. And in fact, one woman did invite her to be on a board for a startup. Now, the startup was all about maternal well-being and infants. And this was something that my client thought, yes, this is something that would, while not be part of my paid job, would be a lattice step in that I would be doing something that I'm passionate about and developing more skills and can develop some expertise. So she did, in fact, accept that position. So when you're feeling like the ladder is not working for you, you might need to get more creative. You might even need to get some more help and take that lattice approach that's more flexible, more self-directed, and find those opportunities that can help you really be your best in the career path and obtain those goals that you're looking for. Hope you find that helpful.